What's up, soldiers? It's your boy Chris, CaribbeanPot.com. Tasty Tuesday vibes it up in the kitchen. I hope you guys are enjoying all the stuff we've been doing on the grill. July's month of grilling has been a success so far. Almost done, but I thought, before things wind down, let's do a gluten-friendly jerk marinade. So your fish, your pork, your seafood, your chicken, and that's what we're doing it onto the chicken. But I mean to say, it is a versatile, friendly for the gluten-free people. Watch now, you're gonna enjoy this one, man. Let's make up this marinade, then we're gonna season up the chicken, allow it to marinate, and then we're gonna go outside, smoke fire. Gosh, I love that. Let's get cooking. In my food processor, I've got a nice big whack of fresh thyme. Thyme is one of the two ingredients I really appreciate in a good jerk marinade. The other one is the allspice berries, and these are the allspice berries here. I've got maybe about 10 to 15 of them in there. I've got some cinnamon and some ground nutmeg as well. Just gonna go in with that. Some brown sugar just to bring everything together, and some olive oil. And what makes this uniquely gluten-free, the one thing you really got to look out for if you're following a gluten-free diet, is the soy sauce. That there is the Japanese type soy sauce, which is traditionally gluten-free. Be sure to read the label. You're looking for gluten-free soy sauce. Next up, I've got about 4 slices of ginger, a couple onions. They're pretty much small onions that I just gave a rough chop to. The juice of 1 lime. Off camera, I'm just going to put the rest of it in here. I've got here some scallions. This is about 4 scallions that I gave a rough chop to. And you'll notice I'm not going to put any salt whatsoever because that soy sauce is going to be salty enough as it is. But however, I am going to go in with some good fresh ground black pepper. And the third star of the show, some scotch bonnet pepper. I'm just going to remove the stems. Now, show you guys a quick tip inside here. This sort of seeds and the white membrane here, that is where most of that heat is. If you're scared of it, if you don't want to play around with that, all you need to do is pretty much cut that out and remove it. I want that heat, I want that fire, I want that Caribbean sunshine. So that is staying in there. Remember to wash your hands immediately after with soap and water, or pay the consequences. I went in there with 2 scotch bonnet peppers. You can cut back or you can add more. It's totally up to you. For a fruity element, I'm going to go in with the juice of 1 orange. You can use store-bought orange juice, about half of a cup or so. If you want to go in with some pineapple juice, that would be ideal in here. If you're in Canada and you want to go in with some maple syrup instead of that brown sugar, you can do that as well. One more ingredient I've got to go in here with is a bit of white, just plain old white vinegar. In the food processor, buzz it for a couple, maybe about a minute or 2, and you've got here what I consider is the best gluten-free Jamaican jerk marinade. Watch now. Just peep this. Nice and chunky, and watch now. Things smelling nice. All we're gonna do now, and if you want, you can refrigerate this and use this about a week from now, so it probably lasts about a week in your fridge. But now I'm gonna go prepare my chicken, then we're gonna marinate that chicken for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna grill it up in the backyard. I've got about 8 pounds of chicken legs with the backs attached, so chicken quarters. Most of this fat, I still left the skin on there because that's gonna have a nice little, ooh, a feather remain back, boy. That is disgusting. Nice and clean, washed it and everything else. What I did was I also poked a hole with the knife straight through the thick parts, and that's gonna help the marinade. Just wipe my hand. It's gonna help the marinade go all the way through. Now remember, this marinade, you can use it on fish, you can use it on pork, you can use it on shrimp, chicken. I love this dark meat here. So So all we're gonna do pretty much now, and the reason why I left the skin on there, because as it grills, that skin is gonna, hey, watch now man, more flavor. That it's gonna slowly render and add some more flavor to this thing here, and it's gonna act as a sort of a protective barrier, so it doesn't really burn up too much. Now here's the thing: when you're grilling this, and grill it as you would normally grill your chicken, because of the natural sugars and the brown sugar we added to the marinade, it will have the tendency to char or burn very fast. So indirect heat. I'm gonna mix that up off camera and allow that to marinate for a couple hours overnight. Perfect. I've got a nice hot coals fire going, very hot in the middle there. So as I said, indirect heat all the way around. The center is where it's hot, so nothing live on it, skin side up. And I'm just gonna grill this as I normally would grill chicken, flipping it ever so often. The marinade that's left back in the bowl, I'm just gonna continue basting the chicken with it. And I mean to say, do how you usually do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Gluten-free jerk chicken, boy, you can't go wrong. It's been going now for a good 45-50 minutes. As you can see on the top here, I've been basting it with the leftover marinade. It is looking good. It is smelling good. I'm just gonna give it about 5-10 more minutes and then it's all done. So there you go, friends. Gluten-free jerk chicken, all dressed up, ready for the party. Hope you guys are enjoying the recipes here. July, month of grilling. Give the video a thumbs up. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure to have you all here in the kitchen with me. Bless up.